Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the scene for Empire of Thorns. It is, although a few days post-dated, the solstice ball and the changing of the courts. Every year for the changing of the courts, when going from autumn to winter, the winter court holds a masquerade ball. It's seen as one of the higher events of the year, seeing between the spring court and the uh, winter court changing balls are the two changes that are the largest, as they are two of the largest courts. Um, the Winter Ball is uh, the one that brings about intrigue. It's the one that brings about mysteriousness. Everybody covers themselves, masks themselves. There's magics woven into the ball that help to hide who is who. There are many things that happen. Fortunately, violence will not be one of them, because our darling Malik put down a um, a contract that no violence would take place at the ball, and so therefore uh, there is a bit less of a threat tonight of ending up a bloody pile on the floor, which has happened before. Though there are some that are a little bit sad of that, there are others, many, many, many others, who are rather happy that they can enjoy a night free of being shanked. Draven was successful in capturing or in catching and touching his quarry, which was Soren. It took longer than he thought because dear Soren recruited several people to look like him and spread themselves amongst the court, and he had gone through about several of them before he finally found the right one outside of Trudeau's. So once the rites begin to undergo and the shift in power is happening, you notice that Queen Circe, who is the actual monarch of the court, comes out, and she walks with her head high, held proud, but you can see that um, there's a definite weight to her. Um, Queen Mir will the seasonal crown manifests itself as exactly that, a crown, and um, it is a type of token that can be changed to fit the wearer. Queen Mir wears it as a necklace, um, but Queen Ceres likes to wear it as a crown, and Mir will basically reach up to her neck during the height of the festivities, and the two ends of the chain will drape over her little tiny palms. Because she's so small, Will lift her up, and she'll the necklace will form into the shape of a blasted ice crown, very similar to the one that you see Cerise wearing sometimes in her overlays. And she'll set it upon her brow. When she does, you notice that Cerise goes from being weak, very vulnerable, very shaky, to strong. A bitter chill blows through the party, sending people closer as you feel almost as though the whine of a blizzard setting in. It's a type of cold where it'll skip through the streets of New York itself. You feel the sorrows and pains in your heart amplify for a moment. The things that just you can't escape, that you try so hard to hide, to run from, just for a moment sink in. And you notice that Mir goes limp in Will's arms. Um, he'll pat her back and press her to him as she's lost consciousness. The shift in power is so strong, it's left her vulnerable. Um, he'll take her over and sit down with her, cradling her gently with the other paladins of shadow nearby, because again she is most vulnerable at this time, and although there's no violence that could happen, it's still wise to be safe. If anyone asks, it's told she'll be in that state for about an hour. But the queen herself will go and sit upon the throne, as the colors of the court begin to shift, the brambles turning to blue ice, the heraldry switching from autumn to winter, furling silk, and the queen will settle into the throne, and those in attendance will bow to her, with the cord of power having shifted to her. She'll raise a hand and she'll say, "The season has turned. Time has continued on, and once again we have evaded the gentry. With our august and ancient rites fulfilled, I bid you take this time to find merriment in each other's. Enjoy your night." And she'll shift her hand, and it will chamber music will swell, and people will begin to break off and kind of begin to mingle, and it turns into a more traditional party. A masquerade ball still, but a party. And as I said, if any of you want to approach any of the NPCs that are on the screen, just let me know which one it is, and you can try to make, you can talk amongst yourselves, but you can also try to make, it's going to be a wits empathy roll to try to pick up who's who, but you do have to interact with them somewhat. If you interact with them somewhat, it'll be you'll be 1 die down. If you're just trying to guess on appearances alone, it'll be 2 die down. For certain of those characters, it's going to be 3 regardless, because they have bonuses to their disguise. So, floor is open. Your turn.
Does that include people that we came with?
No. If you came with somebody, you know who they are.
Just checking.
Your date will kind of pull on his clothes a little bit and kind of look at you and sort of look at everything that's going on, and he'll say, "I've never been to one of these." And it will just kind of like...
Oh. Come here. And he'll go over and pull him close. But you know everyone here.
I do. I know. He'll kind of look around and he'll say, "Well, I do under their masks, I think. I'm not 100% sure I know them all." And kind of bite his lip. For now, yes, but he can be released from that.
Yeah, Iris, Claudio, Tam, and presumably Pearl will have been standing relatively close together. Pearl will obviously know who all 3 of them are, so I'm going to give the descriptions based on who they actually are, and you guys can pretend not to know who's who later. Claudio is wearing a dark suit that looks like it's got stars on it, and it's got a whole bunch of fireworks coming out. Just on the suit, just fireworks going off. And his mask looks like this. And Tam's suit is dark, kind of a dark blue, and it's got tiny paint people dancing on it. And this is his mask. Their masks kind of match. And Iris's dress is, as it says in the picture, the perfect match for fresh snow, with crocuses pushing their way up. And Iris will kind of look to Pearl and ask her, "So, Is there anyone you're looking forward to trying to find?
Having her Shadow's Beauty and already active and already getting to see Iris kind of freak out over it a little. She'll kind of look over at Iris and she goes, "Everyone we're friends with, I want to be able to tell if they can even figure out it's me. But this only lasts a couple of hours, so I may not be at the ball all night."
You kind of need to figure out who they are first.
I know. Oh, Soren will probably stick out like a sore thumb. He'll probably be the easiest to find.
Pearl, the person who is in the from the top left, the second person, the one wearing like black basically,
Yeah.
they'll approach your character and hold a hand out to her.
She'll hold her hand out and take it, and she'll kind of do a little. I'm trying to find the right word for it. It's not like the curtsies. I forget what it's called. The like little half bow things you would do at these parties.
That's fine.
So
Yeah, he'll take her hand and he'll say in a very soft voice, he'll say, "May I have this dance?"
sure.
And he'll smile. You can't see it under the mask, but he does smile. And he'll lead her to the dance floor.
Do I need to make a roll for any of this?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So, dancing with the strange Grim Reaper man, okay.
Um. So would Seb have been with the other paladins first part?
Yes.
Okay, so a man that was obviously a paladin wearing that mask you see here with a suit that's that color that Deb can help describe further.
Okay. Sebastian's suit is as you can tell, fairly vibrant orange, but there is a dark black tree across the suit, and there are autumn leaves kind of hanging just off the branches, blowing in a wind. Kiko's dress has an identical tree in terms of branches, but they're bare, and the wind is blowing snow down through the branches against the blue background. And both of their masks, as much as they look like the images in terms of leaves on the meme, in the mask, their meme is more leaf-like. It's almost like they're made of actual leaves, and his have frozen blue, and hers are still crisp off the tree.
Put Kiko's mask in group chat, in the Empire chat.
He's dancing with John currently, or somebody you believe it's John. You're aware of the fact that's John.
Well, I'll try, but yeah. And and that's Kiko's hair. That looks like that. Except, well, it will be like pieces of leaves instead of silver on it. And they'll just walk together and look at people.
Okay. Sorry. I'm responding to somebody. So,
Iris is probably going to head in the direction of Seb and Kiko, to be honest, because she knows who they are.
the person with the person with the I'm tired.
With the mask.
With the mask.
Okay. First, row from left to right. Number from top to bottom. Which one?
Hold on, I have to get it towards me. Okay. The person in the with the bird, with the little birdie, that's like second row, second from the right, is
Yep.
going to approach Soren to dance.
Who's approaching Soren?
The person in the second row, the second from the right, with the bird.
Okay. Second from the right, second row? Second row starting from the top or second row starting from...
From the top.
It's always
the
from
one
the top.
in between.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that, again,
Yeah,
the
the
one
one with the bird.
Okay. Okay, so not exactly Soren, but somebody who is shrouded all in black, and even his mask is actually seeming to be made out of shadows, like animate shadows.
Yeah, no one's gonna guess that, Soren.
Yeah, no.
It could be Seb.
No, well, the thing is, this guy doesn't stick out at all. His perfect stillness and all his other beautiful stealth things have kicked in. So it actually is a little bit hard to notice this guy.
But if we do notice him, we kind of go, well, that's all. But it will be a while, I'd say.
Yeah, no, he does kind of prove the stereotype a little bit. He had his back up against the wall. He definitely does not look like he is comfortable in these kinds of gatherings. In fact, it could even be argued whether or not he's even been to a dance before. Ever. But if he is offered to dance, he's going to kind of hesitate a little bit, but he'll kind of nod with his red eyes, and also all the white that is in his eyes is now just replaced with black. So it's all kinds of weird too, but he'll take her up on the offer and dance with her.
She'll
Or him, not sure.
It's a female.
Okay.
She'll tilt her head at your character, and she'll say, "You seem uncomfortable."
Month has not been good to me, and this is my first time being to one of these.
To a ball or to a masquerade?
A dance?
Am I your first dance then?
Yes, you are actually.
She'll make a soft, sweet sound. Make me a wits composure roll.
Single 8.
At her wrist, you can see, and it's like right at the edges of her mask, but at her wrist, you can see a flash of brown skin. Like a nice soft chocolate brown.
Oh, what's empathy?
Okay.
Is it at the -2?
-1, because there are only so many African Americans that are in the courts.
2 8s.
You think, although you're not 100% sure, it'll take 3 successes to get a for certain. You think this is Raquel,
Okay.
the Legion of Mist.
Alright then. So anyway, he'll go with her and he'll go ahead and dance.
Okay.
I guess at this point, a figure will walk through the doors, uh, bathed in shimmering speckles of gold and silver as he makes his way through the crowd. His suit switching colors and ever so brightly, different shades of gold and silver go through his body as it seems that it's moving to his own temperament and personality as the colors almost form wrap around him and forming a close and humble embrace as he glides onto the floor, and I guess he's going to approach. Hmm. He wouldn't be with Draven because he's kind of busy with being. This would be like an important night for
Oh, it
Draven,
kind of is, yeah.
so I didn't expect him to be with him.
Mm. The
So
moment Boothing has to be by your side, he will. Unfortunately, this is not the moment.
mhm. um, we'll say let's go with one second from the top.
Second from the top? You mean, like second row or second person? Like,
It's the one with the one with the sombrero hat. That one looks funny and comical. I like it.
sombrero hat? I'm trying to figure out which one that is.
I think the blue and white one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find them. You mean the one that's like the last one on the first row?
Yeah, last one on the first row.
Okay, sure.
The tricorn hat.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he's speaking actually with the one that's directly under him, actually.
All right. He'll put out his hand and ask for a dance.
He'll incline his head politely and come over.
Malik is going to roll dexterity plus he's trying to show out basically. So dexterity expression.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh, hi, mercy. Apparently you swept them off their feet because they're not. It takes them a second to get in step.
Mm.
I think what it was is you probably you had a trouble on figuring out who was going to lead,
Mhm.
but your character ended up leading. So
What is that last die? I can't see it.
actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me get to you. One. But you still have like a million successes. So even though he wasn't doing fantastic, you lead him so well. You both look good.
So basically, a little bit of narration. This person, cloaked in gold and silver, like brings him onto the middle of the floor, and it's almost as if he's like almost carrying him like on a stiff spring breeze as he begins like taking him, basically filling out the row as he like reaches his hands. It's not really seductive, nor is it playful, nor is it flirtatious. With enchanting performance. It's more of a mystery of the night, more of a mystery of the evening, as he kind of like almost envelops him in like a wisp of like gold and silver, as like there's just a bunch of fabric and moving, and it's almost hypnotizing the way they're moving, and the specific emotion he's trying to invoke is mystery.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Mhm.
definitely. Mr. Man is feeling mischievous.
Mhm.
His fingers will actually, like towards the end of the dance, reach up and touch the mask, and he'll kind of move his face close to yours
Hmm.
and touch masky lips to masky lips.
Where's empathy? He's a little bit too close. um, yeah, guess that'll work. Got two.
What are you trying to wits? Empathy? Who it is, or
Who it is?
I'll type it to you.
Okay, so while everybody was dancing, as I said, Iris makes her way over towards Seb and Kiko because she knows
Okay.
who they are.
They'll like bow to you.
They,
Very
on the
sad.
other hand, probably don't know who she is because, yeah. Although they probably have a fairly reasonable guess given the fact that there were kind of three of them, and there's not many
Yeah.
three people. Yeah, so she's gonna head over. Hello.
And yes, they'll go. Hello. And I'd say turn to turn they each say word going, how are you going this evening?
I'm okay, though it's a little bit odd having so many people that you don't know in a crowded space that you kind of do know, but you don't.
And the milk will smile while Sebastian will smile because I am not used to crowds myself. And the woman goes, she is not, he is not.
And Iris will nod.
And that the male will look at the female and will look to the crowd and will like show his hand like as a gesture as who do you want to go.
I still find it funny that that's who Anthony picked, by the way.
No, I had no idea who that was actually.
I know you didn't. It just worked out perfectly. Remember, no violence. You're the one who said it.
Yeah, no violence. It was just like, oh, okay.
You're the one. You're the one who made that deal. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, you're the one who made it. Don't hit him.
So yeah, presumably Seb and
Oh, the
Kiko,
mystery. Oh, the mystery.
presumably Seb and Kiko go off to dance as well.
Mm.
Given the fact that they were all involved in the ceremony thing, I guess that Iris can tell who Will is, right? Johnny?
Yes, Will is wearing a it's like I'd have to find a picture of it, but he's wearing basically like very simple black costume with the doctor's mask on, like the one that looks kind of like a plague doctor's mask. He's got a plague doctor's mask on.
Okay, Iris is gonna kind of have give a bit of a look to Claudia and Tam, but she's gonna go and ask Will to dance.
He'll set he'll need Seb to come over and hold the queen because she's still weak and sleeping. But
the creature in the blue mask and orange outfit will grab his partner's head and will like slowly like take caress her face and take them away as he just like seems float away and move towards the queen.
okay. He'll put her in his arms. She's still sleeping very deeply. And he'll basically kind of grab Iris's hand gently and take her to the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? He'll kind of put his cheek near hers.
I'm okay. How have you been doing?
I've been very busy preparing Mir for the change. We're leaving tomorrow for the holidays.
Given that after that I forgot your character's name. Given that Iris was with two other people and now she's talking to Will and stuff, can Seb make a roll to see who she is?
Yep.
With any extra or any subtract?
You're at the 1 die difficulty.
Okay, so it's with empathy.
Mhm.
Yep, Seb knows. Three successes, 2 10s and a 9. So as he passes her, he will whisper, thank you for the suit."
Yep. She'll smile. But yeah. Does Will know who she is?
With sympathy, is it? Take a die down. Yes, Will knows who she is.
That's fair enough.
But he'll smile at her and he'll say, "How do you feel?" With the he'll kind of look at her stomach.
Mostly okay.
Have you had any strange cravings today?
No. Bearing in mind that she was eating the French fries with the chocolate cake earlier, she's just not recognizing the fact that they're strange.
He'll shake his head.
But I do need to pee a lot.
He'll just like shiver and shake his head. I almost bombed out of medical school because of this.
Because of people peeing?
No, because of because of the obstetric rounds.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
You do look ravishing, though. I'm very glad that my best friend will be going home with you tonight.
I'm very
Sigh.
glad.
He'll nuzzle her cheek again as the song ends. I'm gonna say, "Find me if you want another dance, but I need to get back to Mir."
She'll nod.
Mr. Maurice. Maurice. Did Kelly die?
I think she maybe stepped away.
What? Why? Calling Maurice? You're French, Nene. Appeal
Yes.
to him.
Maurice. Yeah, no, he's not coming. But yeah. Now, well.
Johnny,
Yes,
quick
darling.
question.
Yes, darling.
Who is the I know I probably can't tell after that, but who's the one standing next to the person I was dancing with?
You can make me a roll.
Was
That
it
one's
like would I be able to tell if it was a female or a male figure?
That's a male. It's a male. That one is a little bit easier to tell actually, because if once I tell you who it is, it'll be like, duh, of course that's who it is with the costume. So you can make me a roll and make it at the 1 difficulty.
No idea.
Yeah, it's one of those like, I know I should know them.
You know
But
what?
you definitely do know them. You do pick up that part that you do know them. Like,
Okay.
they're taller. They're a little bit taller. By the way, you see the person at the bottom with the lace mask and the red,
Mhm.
the lady in red there in the lower right corner.
Mhm.
She's going to put her hands on your character's shoulder
Mhm.
and like kind of nuzzle your character's ear, like playfully.
Ask her to dance. Sure, why not?
She'll curtsy
Mhm.
and kind of
Right.
put her fingers up to her little red lips and go with your character to the floor.
And we're at it again.
You don't have to dance, but you asked her, so limited decisions.
Yeah. No, it's a thing. It's happening. Whatever.
Now that
You just
Pearl,
never know.
now that Pearl's done with her dance, she's like going through the waves of mass people trying to get back to Iris and them to find people they know.
The guide in gold is at it again.
Oh my!
Mr. Gold is owning the dance floor tonight. Let me actually see what her dance would be. Let me see. Dexterity, expression, and then her expression is actually specialized in this, so it's a die, right?
Mhm.
Okay. There you go. I can't believe I only got 2 successes and all that shit. In all that, I
Damn.
can't believe I got 2 successes.
Damn.
I cannot believe in all of that I got 2 successes.
It's happening. So
So
this
you
one
do
is
dance very, very lovely.
so somewhat another performance as he kind of wraps his arm around her. This one's a slight bit more seductive, more entrancing, more I'm into you. And that so he's gonna give so with enchanting performance, it's a feeling of seduction almost. And then we're gonna end it with that with him just bowing politely in front of her.
Yeah, we're gonna make a willpower roll. Thank God we made our willpower roll.
Anthony, what I PM'd you earlier applies to this scene.
You're an idiot.
You certainly made her swoon. She'll kind of swoon a little bit and kind of place a hand over her heart and fan herself gently.
Mhm. And he's off into the crowd again.
Um, is Seb available now, or does he still have to take over the queen?
No, Will took her back.
Okay.
She's starting to stir now. She's starting to come around. It's a slow process, but she's definitely
Uh,
coming around now.
So the man in the blue mask and orange outfit will come back to his partner and will nod. And Johnny, you can go to DMs to know what that means.
Yeah, she'll nod at him too.
Actually, sorry. Keep
And
going.
is the one with the horns at the top a girl?
Let me see. That is
The
a man.
ones with that's a
No,
man.
that's a female. That's a female. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes, he'll come and like bow and like reach his arm out for a dance.
She'll pull him close. She's strong, whoever she is. She's got some strength, and she'll wait for him to lead.
Well,
Kiko will
he'll take.
grab the person. Kiko will grab the person that's in the red lace mask at the top right or left with the ring. She'll grab that person to dance with.
And
What's
so,
can I get a what's empathy of who the person I was dancing with was?
Sure. But it's gonna be at that is one of the ones that's at a +3, no matter what.
Okay.
Like 3 die down.
I'm gonna take an automatic success, cause reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. No idea, but with the one success.
No idea.
No
But they
idea.
were. You could tell that they had the. You could tell, but with them that they had the potential to be a very good dancer, but were overwhelmed.
Okay.
and yeah, the two partners will come back together with their partners that they chose, and will go into a four-way dance.
You'll
You'll notice that the two people that you are dancing with will at one point kind of lean over to each other and kind of chuckle at each other. Like they'll like basically she'll lean over and kind of press her lips against his mask, her little mask lips against his, and he'll kind of shake his head.
that they know each other. Okay, I'd say they dance together. I'd say it will be a very like athletic dance, very like jumping around and twisting themselves around.
Yep.
Presumably Pearl will find her way back to Iris, Claudio, and Tam fairly easily.
Not too good.
Claudio is dancing with Tam for a moment.
Yay!
Yeah, Pearl will make her way back, and she's very fidgety, but she seems to be enjoying herself. Like she'll lean in towards anyone talking near her and be kind of like smirking, and she like is sitting there trying to act like she's not listening, but listening. This is fun, isn't it, Iris?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Have you figured anyone out? I haven't. All I figured out is Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome Voice is someone I don't know.
Well, I kind of know some of the people anyway, but I haven't figured anyone out, no.
Where's a magic mirror that lets us see the real person behind the masks when you need it?
It could probably be banned.
Probably. I believe Viren. He always ruins our fun. She says that kind of chuckling, though.
I don't think it's Brown that would ban it. I don't think that Queen Cerise would approve of it because it's kind of the point of the ball.
Yeah, I know. I'm in one of those joking moods.
Do you want to try and figure out some of the people?
Kind of, but I'm worried if I figure someone out, it'll lead to me getting, like, figured out.
Okay. So, if they figure out who I am, they might figure out who you are anyway.
I don't think so. I think I look different enough tonight that no one will figure me out.
No, I mean,
Iris, a set of lips will touch your shoulder, by the way.
Iris will jump slightly and turn to look.
Claudio will lower his mask from the half up that he put it up and smile at her, like gonna rest his chin on her shoulder.
Just
Bye.
nodding.
Well, I know who that is. And she says it kind of laughing.
He'll wiggle his head at her, like playfully.
Kiko
Well-
and Seb will. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, of course, Pearl knows who Tam, Claudio, and Iris are because
I know.
they arrived together. So.
Yeah, that's the joke she was making.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You were saying, Nelson?
Kiko and Seb will bow, and as they bow, they will like run a finger across their partner's mask in a gentle way, and will then bow. So what's the roll to see who they were?
You can roll. You can roll wits empathy.
Oh, I've got 3.
For which one? Pick one.
For the one I was dancing,
That's Annabella Fainer.
which is the mother of Anne Marie.
Anne Marie Fainer.
And roll again for the other one.
Is there a minus for the dice?
Huh? There's a -1 for the dice because they were dancing with them. I forgot that. I'm sorry, Nene.
Nope, no success on the other one.
I'm sorry.
Does Kiko? Are you going to throw for Kiko?
Yeah, Kiko will roll. Because she was dancing with him, she'll roll for him. Do. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, honey. Roll your die. There we go.
Who. Person with the top hat looks fun.
She'll say that she thinks, although she's not sure, she thinks that that's either Lucas Adair or Andres. Andreas, the Magistrate of Nightmares.
And he'll answer, well, he'll answer she is Annabelle from you. I'm sure of it.
She'll point out that both Lucas and Annabelle are motley mates of hers, or both Lucas and Andreas are motley mates with her, and they are motley mates with Tam and Claudio. So it's probably a good idea to watch to see if they interact with Tam and Claudio, if they want to make sure, like, see if it's Lucas or Andreas. She will say that she. Hold on, let me see something. Yes, she get it. She'll say that the person that with the feathers, the orange one, like last one, second row.
Yep.
She'll point at that one and tell you who that is. She knows who that is.
So grouped. Are you telling me on chat? I guess.
Yeah, I'll tell you in PM.
Okay, and he'll say, he'll tell her that, he'll point to Iris and say, that's Iris, and goes, and she came with, and point to, well, the one with the mask, with the cat mask, which kind of gives him away. Now goes, so that makes him Sam, and the other man joining them, Claudio. Now the girl they're with, I'm not sure.
She'll shake her head. Pearl,
Yes.
the fellow that you danced with will give your hand a squeeze, passing by.
She'll turn and look.
He'll give her his head a little incline. And
She'll
kind
lean
of-
over.
Oh, of course.
She'll look at Iris and go, good thing I brought my blade. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, send in the cavalry.
Okay.
I don't know the guy, but I'm going to figure it out. This game of cat and mouse just went next level. And she'll follow the guy.
Okay.
Just a note for the rest of the evening. Seb will keep an eye on Claudio to see if he goes to see with the guy with the red mask.
He will. At points he does go up to talk to him, and you can make another roll for me by their interaction.
-1.
Yep.
Come on. No, fuck.
Do you have even one success?
Huh?
Yeah. Did you have one success? That's all you would have
No.
needed.
No.
Nope. You cannot place who it is. You're fairly certain it's either Andreas or Lucas, but you cannot be sure. Like it's just it's eluding you.
Kiko's wrong. Damn it.
Okay, Kiko will try to. She'll come over and she'll start like kind of like doing this with you. She's getting invested now. Now she wants to know who it is. No, Keeks! She needs one more success. Cross your fingers. Oh, poor Kiko. She'll just kind of whine and like wiggle, and she's like, I don't know who it is. I'd have to use heart.
Aww, poor Kiko.
She'll just whisper in her ears, stop wiggling it will give you away.
She'll try to stop wiggling. She really does try.
I guess approach the guy in the top hat.
You gonna approach the guy in the top hat? Let me look at the. Okay.
No idea
Yeah.
who that is.
You have no idea who that is?
No idea.
Go
Ask
look
him.
at your character.
I had no idea it was a he. It could have been funny if it was a she, but whatever.
It's a he.
Dance? What?
He'll kind of look down at your hand and smile appreciatively and take a sip of his wine, turning you down. Like it's not like a blow off like fuck you. It's
Mhm.
just a very polite no thank you. But he will bow his head very politely and he says he'll say as gifted as you are on your feet, I prefer to dance with the women.
Fair enough. Then who is the person with the feathers on? The one with the feathers. I'm not even caring.
You mean the one that has the red lipstick, the gold mask, and the feathers? It's like second from the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay, sure. You can approach them.
ask them to dance, I guess.
Sure, of course. Yeah, they'll happily dance.
hmm
They're actually kind of swooning a little bit. They're like,
Aw.
"Ooh, that's ridiculous."
Can I get wits empathy on the last person before we continue?
The last, yeah, sure. The one that turned you down.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
By the way, Tim, caught up in Google Chat.
Wow. Blow up. Uh, it's 2 plus. Yeah, 2.
Okay, you have 2 successes.
Mm,
That you believe is Andres.
gotcha.
Oh, the dude holding the cat?
No, the dude with the triple mask and the.
I guessed that.
Yes, that would be the Magistrate of Nightmares.
Alright, so.
I did guess that one. But Iris does not know him.
I'm
So-
just reliving 16. It's fun. So.
Yeah.
uh,
So you're going to dance with this sweet girl?
yes, of course.
Yeah, she does okay. Like if you get a lot of successes, then you'll lead her very well.
Mm, blow up. Nope. Just it's okay.
So it's only 4 successes. That's all.
Mhm.
Fine.
And Seb will nod to his partner again, and he will get the girl that's at the bottom with the not the one Malik danced with, the one next to it.
You mean the one that has the kind of more torn up red mask?
Yeah.
Okay, she'll dance with him.
Wins empathy on the person.
The one that you just danced with?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Sorry, you've actually never met the character, so
Mhm.
that's part of why it probably had a problem. Is Maurice there finally, by the way?
Maurice is not there.
Sorry.
Maurice!
Sorry.
Yes! Okay,
Sorry,
Maurice.
I fell asleep.
Do you see the pretty one with the red and the red lipsticks and the lace masks at the bottom? The girl?
I don't see it because it won't show me on the bottom, but okay.
Okay, there is a woman with red lips and a black lace mask and a red cape, basically, and like a red dress, who will approach Maurice and ask to dance.
Of course. He will bow politely and take her hand.
Okay. And she'll kind of go out to the dance floor with him and like look up at him with very big um kind of blue eyes, looking like oh like entranced with him basically.
Hmm. Is my lady having a good time?
She'll nod. And she'll kind of tilt her head in a way that kind of denotes, are you?
Don't nod.
She'll step in a little bit closer to him.
He'll chuckle a little bit and give her a little spin. And when he spins her back, he pulls her in closer.
She'll gasp softly. And then she'll kind of lay her head on his shoulder.
And he looks down to her and goes, Cherie, you're making everyone jealous.
Let them be jealous. I don't care.
He'll chuckle.
Mm. The person under the mask will bite their lip. But you can't see that because it's a mask.
Indeed.
Who does Kiko pick this time?
Kiko picks somebody that's not on it. Like she's just dancing with somebody random. Actually, you know what? Actually, she'll dance with Devin. Fuck it, he put a baby in her. She can dance with him.
Okay, well, she picks him. Seb will put a note. Will put a note in something that she can attach it to. He's saying hello and his name in it.
She'll kind of look back over at the figure that they've been trying to like get. Yes! She'll actually break dancing with Devin, who'll kind of like shake his head and look, and she'll run over to Seb and literally like, you better be ready to trust catch because she's gonna jump at you.
Yep.
It's like one of those things where she goes sailing through the air and lands in your arms. You do a spin, and she'll bring her mouth to your ear, and she's like, "I figured it out! I figured it out! I figured it out!" And she's like bouncing.
And he'll just whisper, "Ooh,"
It's Lucas Adair.
and she'll nod. And well, do I make a roll for the character I was dancing with, or does she just break that?
Oh yeah, she broke it.
And yeah, he just says, he just goes, now I have to dance with my partner again to see who she is. And he will like bring his lips to hers as he still grabs onto her till he's very well really too far to let go, and then goes back to dancing with his partner.
Okay.
So win sympathy
Yes.
minus
Minus 2 actually.
nope.
One quick second. Okay, no. You have no idea who it is. Oh God! Oh my God!
Do they know who I am?
Oh, heck yes.
Oh my
Grand Kiko.
God!
No,
I'm Devon, just by association.
Oh my God! Honey, Miss Iris.
Mm-hmm.
Claudio is going to kind of step in front of your character with a smile on his face,
Uh-huh.
and he'll lift a finger up.
And she'll look at wherever he's pointing.
No, it's something's resting on the tip of his finger.
Oh, okay.
Does your character look to see what is resting on the tip of his finger? It is a dangling pair of lace.
That was sneaky.
He'll laugh at her and put it in his pocket.
Wow.
Cam is just like, God damn it! I tried so hard.
Well played, though. Well played. Not even mad.
Like, you cannot begin to fathom when it happened. It's just one of those, like, how?
Yes.
How? 410s is how, but how?
All right. So who's the person? With the other person wearing the one. It looks like a sun almost. Who is that?
Sun. You mean the top second?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Winter King.
Oh, staying away from that.
That one
Not
you
today.
know. You know
Not
that
to-
one, and you know. Yeah, not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, the blue one, like 2 below that.
That's
Is the
King
Winter
Series.
Yeah, and the glowing red one he's holding back big time. He's not dancing very much and sitting next to Cerise and just kind of interacting with her.
Who is this person with the black?
all the black.
Yeah,
They went off with Pearl.
gotcha. So who else is left actually?
The
I don't
one.
think anyone's interacted with the butterfly mask guy.
Let's interact with that.
Or the rainbow hat.
Butterfly mask.
Yes, Butterfly Mask is in fact a man.
Yeah. Interactions.
Okay. Are you gonna ask him for a
Notice.
dance?
Of course.
He'll dance with you.
Alright,
Iris is going to dance with Pan, by the way.
Okay. He'll happily dance with you. Because he lost the bet. You're gonna love what he lost. Yeah, Butterfly Mask will actually pull close to Malik, like,
who is this? Fight me.
blink, 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 batting eyelashes at you.
Have no idea. Can't even begin to fathom.
Senpai noticed me.
Senpai indeed noticed the shit out of him.
He did not dance poorly, by the way.
Fair enough.
A feminine masculine voice will come. It's a masculine voice, but it has a feminine edge to it. Will come from inside the mask and say, "Oh my, you are quite sweeping me off my feet."
Indeed. So, what's empathy?
Sure.
One success.
You're pretty sure it's somebody from your court.
Okay. Alright. A little, kind of a sway and a smile and not sure who you are.
He'll lift his fingers to Malik's mask and kind of stroke down gently, and then stroke his bare neck.
Oh boy. A chuckle. And yeah, off to find Boothang.
He'll pout and kind of follow after your character a little bit.
I'll
And
spin.
yeah,
I'll spin.
he'll kind of whimper. Come on. It's a ball. It's a masquerade ball.
I guess we can have one more dance, why not?
Can it be someplace a little more private?
Whoa, no. It was just...
He'll bat his eyelashes again.
No. And with that, just like once he like took it further than like private, like there's like a throw of like not disapproval but just a definite hard no.
He'll kind of like pout at your character again and bat his eyes again.
Yeah, off the Fambu thing. Yeah, you done goof, son. Like off.
He'll follow, and when you find Boothing will basically look at you and tilt his head. Are you alright?
Dance with me, clown.
Of course. I'm free now. And when the person kind of pouts and throws a huff that you found Boothing will reach out, and this dances against your fucking contract, but he manages to keep it within. He'll basically kind of grab him by the shoulder, like gently, and he'll say, "Why don't you go find someone more your league?" And he'll like, "Bitch." And Boothing will essentially pinch that nerve right behind his neck, sending him to the floor.
And I'll come behind him and just kind of wrap my arms around him like, now.
What? When Icarus tries to fly for the sun, he's gonna get burned. And he'll turn to Malik and basically reach under the mask and touch his face. And he'll say, "You are the sun, and I am your flower, following you across the sky. But if anyone tries to do anything untowards to you, And he'll kind of lean in.
And putty in his hands.
He'll touch noses with him. Nuzzle. Now dance with me for the love of God.
Alright.
Dancey dance, dancey dance.
Maurice is going to finish his dance with the lovely.
Yeah, this is borderline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
7. Oh,
This is
I guess we
borderline.
can't be there.
This is borderline. Whoa.
Oh
Jesus.
God! Oh God! Oh my God! Look at Draven.
Well, if anyone, yeah, everybody else will get like minus difficulty. Like Jesus.
Oh. Two bodies come into concert and look like one for a moment. They literally are on point. And, like, it's one of those things where it's like it clears the dance floor a little bit as they're dancing with each other, and people just kind of stop and watch like, oh my God, just.
This is why Pearl shouldn't have followed the stranger.
The embrace, the passion, the heat between these two really isn't appropriate for a fucking winter ball. But no one, even the queen herself will reach over and grab Aiden's hand, which shocks the fuck out of him. He's like, I'm sorry, what? He might get laid tonight. You know, that makes me overjoyed.
Yeah.
But Boothing will hold you close, letting your character lead. The thing is, what they're doing is that in perfect sync, they keep switching who's leading in a way that is coming across as extremely graceful and beautiful. And at the end, he'll basically he'll kind of dip your character and basically kind of half pull each's masks and kiss you with a passion that defies odds. And now you're married, man and wife. And he'll kind of nuzzle your cheek and say, I love you.
I love you too.
And he'll pull back up and say, so, Macarena, let's go. And the crowd will laugh.
Malik will kind of just sit there and like touch his mask a little bit. He's obviously blushing, and he's just gonna move on. Like,
we are at a bit of an impasse because people are starting to break off into what would be very good as private scenes and stuff like that.
okay.
So I'm thinking about calling the scene here, especially since I kind of have to busy my hands for a little bit with something for Dante.
Okay.
Are you guys okay with that? Iris, you handling the person you went off with,
Oh,
Maurice?
I didn't go off with him. I just went to dance with him.
What was that? No, I know.
Yeah, I just went to dance with him. And then she danced with Claudia, and then, I don't know, maybe someone will ask to dance with her, or maybe she'll just keep dancing with them.
Devin will dance with you if you want.
If Pearl was there, she'd dance with you.
Don't really mind. If someone asks her to dance, she'll dance with them. If nobody asks her to dance, she'll eat weird stuff from the buffet.
I just have to clear up what's going on in the two side scenes, so unless you guys can pick over and talk more, leaving me to focus on that, I can't really, like, I have to either end the scene here and handle that, or you guys have to pick up and start talking a little more.
I guess
I don't really
Malik.
think that would be very fun. I mean, it's up to you, but...
well, I just like to say, Seb will probably let the people he has guessed know that he has guessed them. Without really giving away who he is. Just like putting notes in there, giving them notes with their names on it.
Okay.
So that's quite a few people actually for him.
Okay. I think I am going to have to call it there. I do have to clean for a little bit and cook dinner before Dante gets home.
Okay.
But, we can definitely, like, some of the fallout for this scene, we can definitely handle in side scenes and stuff like that. Nothing major dramatic should happen. But before, especially in dealing with Ninika's character and Kelly's character, if you're gonna, like, drag them off or talk to them or anything like that, make sure that they've wrapped up what they're doing first.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to talk with, well, Nanek, what's her name? Pearl. Well, I don't know if she's Pearl, but I was looking to interact with her.
Okay.
Well, like I just told you on Facebook, I don't mind just doing it through text with you if we need to. I just am curious about who this was, you know, trying to get Pearl to follow him and everything.
Okay. So do you know, have you been told what they do, what he does with her, or why he takes her away?
He took her out to the balcony. We're gonna probably wrap it up separately in a text.
Okay.
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 So yeah, I am going to end the scene there. So it was a great scene. The dance was a good place to end it on. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And this is a scene for, almost said Living World of Darkness, Empire of Thorns. Bye.